Hello everyone! Welcome to a brand new challenge! I decided a long time ago when I drew this exact piece that I loved it so much. This is definitely my favorite piece. I had poured myself into it, and so I wanted to color it again. So, the Color This Again challenge has now been born. I know some people do the Draw This Again challenge, which I plan to do in the future, but I really wanted to do the Color This Again challenge. I really wanted to color this again and challenge myself to use colors that I never really envisioned for this piece and try to make it work. So some people are probably wondering, okay, well, that's kind of like just coloring a coloring page. How is that a challenge? Well, for me, I would say this is a challenge because when I do my artwork, a lot of the time I have a color scheme in mind and I shape what is happening in the picture off of those colors. So for this one, I kind of knew that I wanted it to be yellows and pinks and like desaturated skin tones when I started it. But I never would have imagined like using bright, cheerful colors for something that was supposed to convey other moods, you know. So this was challenging for me. I actually picked out a lot of the same colors at first that I wanted to use. And then I looked at the colors and was like, dude, no, you know this is supposed to be a challenge. Put those back. And so I put them back and I was like, okay, I'm using purple and I'm for sure going to make her have darker skin. And so then I went from there, and it was so much fun. I enjoyed it a lot. If you want to participate in this challenge, you are totally encouraged to do so. If you have line art of your work, like I scan my line art sometimes, just in case I want to go back to it later or make a coloring page. I totally encourage you to do it. It is so much fun. I felt like I was just reliving this experience again because it just felt so nostalgic. And if you're interested in purchasing this line art, it is in my Etsy shop. I have a couple coloring pages. I don't really do them too often, but I did put this one in my shop. So if you like coloring, you can go check out what I have if you wish. I had a lot of fun with her hair because it was kind of relieving to not have to draw all those lines again, to be honest. Drawing hair is definitely like one of my favorite things. One of my all-time favorite things to draw. But there's just something fun about coloring it and not having to draw it either. I think it's because it is such a time-consuming thing to draw. But this time all I had to do was splash color on it, and I was like, hey, you're finished. And it was great. I still colored in the direction that the hair was going, and I didn't want to like just color in any random direction because even coloring has techniques. So, yeah. One of the things that I found it really hard, though, as I said, was I just constantly wanted to go back to those old colors. Like, looking at this point, I thought, man, it would be so pretty if I gave it a yellow background. It would look so soft. But yellow was the background of my other one, and so I definitely couldn't do that. And she had, like, purplish, grayish hair on the other one, so I couldn't do that. And I wanted to do brighter colors. So I did this bright viola color, kind of purpley, but keeping it away from the other piece. So you can kind of see from the old piece. Some things are the same, like the flowers, I wanted to keep those pink. So I couldn't pull myself away from that on the challenge. I thought about like doing crazy colors for it, but it was hard. It's really hard though. It actually is hard to force yourself to change the original colors of your artwork. I learned that going through this, and I would love to try this again. I could color this piece like 5 times, but I guarantee I'd constantly want to color it like the original colors, so it's quite challenging. Anyway, if you guys try this, could you please tag me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or something? I would love that. I love seeing what you guys draw. It is so much fun. Have any of you guys ever redone your artwork like with the same line art and just colored it again? I don't really see it online, so I just figured I would ask you guys. Has anyone done the Draw This Again challenge? I would like to know. And if you want me to do it, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah. Well, I also wanted to say, I'm just going to probably say this in the next couple of videos. YouTube's algorithms have changed, so double check and make sure you're subscribed to me. Some people are getting unsubscribed, and it kind of sucks, to be honest. Like, I love you guys, and I don't want to lose you guys. You're my art family. So for the background, you can see I'm using a pipette, and I'm dropping a rubbing alcohol on my work. Well, it's the colorless blender fluid, but it's actually just rubbing alcohol. That's what it is. It kind of ran into her hair, which was challenging. I didn't have anything finer to drop it on, so some of the drops were a little big. But after a while, I learned to control it. That was really challenging. But I just wanted to keep pushing myself and making this more challenging. So that's why I did this weird textured bubbly background. It kind of makes me feel like she's floating in a bottle of grape soda or something. It makes me really want Fanta. Fanta. How do you say it? Do you say it Fanta or do you say it Fanta? I always say it Fanta, and my husband makes fun of me. Anyway. I guess we all have weird pronunciations sometimes. It's kind of entertaining. I did take a colorless blender to lift the color on her cheeks and in some areas of her skin. It kind of just helped give her, well, some lighter areas. I didn't want to use the hair color to shade her face because I wanted her skin to look a little brighter. After that, I kind of did a little bit darker of a purple on the edges and then did more of the Colorless Blender Solution to lift that and give that effect. Again, if you don't have that, you can use rubbing alcohol, same exact effect. I had to go in, you can see some of the splash marks went into her clothing, like right there. I had to fix some of that, and yeah, I did that after the video here and there, but her hair kind of got hit with it too. It was really fun though, and I enjoyed this challenge. I would love to see you guys do it. I hope that you feel inspired to like change up your art and see like what would it look like had I chosen this color scheme. It's interesting. As I said, I shape my artwork around a color scheme at times. You know, I'll think I really want to use a neutral pink and a neutral earthy green. Let's see what I can draw that would allow me to do that. So I draw something, and I use those colors, and that's kind of how I decide things at times. Part of my thought process, anyway. Well, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below, and let me know if you're going to try this, or if you already have. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you again soon. Also, one more thing, let me know if there's any other kinds of videos you want me to do and you want to see. Have a wonderful day. Bye.